What's up, MJ fam? It's MJ back in the flesh. How y'all doing? I am in my home instead of my usual car, and in the background, hopefully you won't hear anything. If you do, it's probably a TV show played by one of my sisters. No, my only sister. If you can hear the TV show, comment down below. And if not, let me know. I hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's doing great. I am filming the next episode of the How to Slay series. What am I eating today? I am eating some wings and some rice. Before I do that, before I actually start the How to Slay series, I did a little haul. This is what I got from Urban Planet, and if you want to see me like wear it on and everything, you can watch my other video, which is like a mini vlog video, and you'll check out why it's mini in the video. These are super cute, and I tried them on, and I also bought this, among other things. I bought this. This would be so cute here. Oh my god, it's so cute. This is also another headband. I also bought a couple of t-shirts, kind of like crop tops. Basically this, but basically a crop top. I made this into a crop top. It's not actually a crop top. It's actually much longer. But anyway, that's not why you came here today. But if you did, that's awesome too. So, I hope everybody's doing great. So I got some rice here. Today's basically my cheat day, and my cheat day I really do restrict my calories, and I really do try to eat below my maintenance calories. But today, eat whatever. I usually do a cheat day, and during my cheat days I go buy a huge meal. I usually eat junk food, but I don't know, because of the quarantine, like I feel really uncomfortable in my weight and uncomfortable in my skin, so I really feel uncomfortable eating like huge junk foods. Like if you're the same as well, comment down below. But here is my rice. So this is the rice. It's brown rice, and it's made African stew. It's actually Nigerian stew. Is really delicious. I put some salt in it. So the Nigerian stew is actually made up of red peppers, onions, and this red oil. It's really delicious. I don't think it's made out of red oil, but it has tons of oil in it, but it's still really healthy and good. Before I continue, oh my god, like guys, I love eyelashes, but let me tell you now, if my eyelashes look good, then thank you. If they look horrible, I'm telling you, it's my first time. Not my first time, but first time in a long time, and it's peeling off. And I walked into the washroom when I came back from my little shopping day, and my lashes were peeling off of my eyelid. It was low-key scary. So I really hope that wasn't the case when I went to the stores earlier today and went out. Hopefully it wasn't peeling, but I love eyelashes. Hopefully it stays on for this video. If not, I'm sorry. So anyways, I'm eating this. Bit salty. I have to mix it up. Too salty. I have to mix it up. Better. So good. So, the next episode in How to Slay series, I'm gonna just get my chicken wings. Is chicken wings, honey garlic, breaded from Pizza Hut. Oh, sorry, Pizza. The next episode in this series is how to find yourself. So how do you do that? And if you're wondering where I am at home. Anyway, how do you find yourself? So, you debunked all the confident myths. You've removed all negative thoughts. Now you only have your thoughts. So now you're thinking, okay, what do I do next? Well, why, you have to write down your why, and you have to figure out who you are. Now, this is obviously quite obvious to a lot of people, but if somebody were to ask you, how do you describe yourself in 3 words? Some people find that quite difficult. So I'm going to ask you all, how do you define yourself in 3 words? If you can define yourself in 3 words, type it down below. If you can't, and this is the time that maybe to sit down and think about it. And don't be shy. I understand it completely. I understand, and don't be ashamed. I understand why people will do that. Why people would not know who they are. They're usually their identity is usually wrapped up in external things and other people and material things and expectations, not really wrapped up in who they are. So with that said, who are you? Why do you want to be confident? Write that down. Write down 3 things that describe yourself. Are you bubbly? Are you spontaneous? Are you a mother? Are you a daughter? Are you a black woman? Write down who you are. And try to figure out if there's weight behind those words, meaning dead weight. Have other people defined those words for you. These are the words that define you. Not words that, that's the rice, by the way. Not the words that other people define you. These are the words that you define. That's my sister, y'all. Told them I was filming. I live in a big house. So, figure out who you are. After you write the things that describe you, maybe ask other people. Now, other people would define you based on what you've put out to them. So if you put out to them a person who's shy and nervous and undecisive, and that's not who you truly are, then that's what they're going to be telling you. So if that's what you've done, then probably you should ask other people in your life. Define who you are based on what you feel and based on who you want to become. This is really good. Again, this is African stew for those who are tuning in, with brown rice. African stew is made out of peppers and onions, oil. It's really good. So yes, try to do that. Once you write down the 3 things that help to define yourself, 3 words, maybe 3 phrases, then write down your interests. What do you truly love? Now, these are interests based on what you like, what you do, what you wish you were doing is important. So write those down. And that's you. That is you. In a nutshell. Write the things down that you wish people would define you. And try to strive to be that type of person. If you've given the world a different version of yourself, maybe in a version that you wouldn't yourself support. So try and do that. Maybe you can put it on your phone, write it down, put it on your wall, so you don't forget that person. So when you do something, say something, you make sure it's according to that person that you want to become, and that person, you know, that's who you are. These wings are so good, by the way. I love Pizza's wings. I used to eat them all the time when I was younger. God. Look at that. That's honey garlic. And yes, my nails are still ratchet. I always forget to do them, honestly. So yeah, once you know who you are by writing them down, thinking about it, maybe asking your family and friend, you'll have a greater chance of knowing who, you know, greater chance of meeting that person, ascribing to be that person, you know, trying to meet those standards that you've set for yourself, and being confident by your terms. Not being confident, not being who you are based on other people and expectations and based on things like that, but based on who you are. Based on the person you want to become. So yeah, that is the third episode. Once you do that, then meet me here next week for the next episode. So good, y'all. I love honey garlic wings. I'll show you what I'm drinking. I'm drinking some water with some ginger ale. It's really hot here in Canada. I'm in Ontario, by the way. And so there's no ice in the fridge. So yeah, the ice is gone. Somebody used it. So I am put some, like, we have a water fountain, so I'm put some water in here, and then to make the ginger ale cold. Heaven. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna finish this up. Thank you so much for tuning in, and get to know who you are. Now, if you don't have interest in hobbies, maybe it's a time to volunteer someplace, maybe online, especially right now during the whole corona. You know, if you're, scared to, but you're not scared, but you're uncomfortable in being in public places right now, then maybe the volunteer online, that's like a really good option. Especially in areas that you've always wanted to volunteer, like if you wanted to paint. If you wanted to dance. Well, you can dance. What you can do, you can subscribe to some channels on YouTube, for instance, that offer free, salsa lessons, hip-hop dances, whatever. These are things that define you, but they don't limit you. Also remember that. Even though if you're watching and you're much older, you know that your age limit you. You have the ability and the time to do whatever you want to do. So do not let the things that you've written down limit you from doing anything else you want to do, and to becoming whatever type of person you want to become. always be you according to your terms, but also provide some time to explore other sides of you, if that makes sense. Excuse me. I'll see y'all soon. But for now, peace out.